Welcome everyone to My AI Live. Today is Friday, January 31st. My AI Live. We get together every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for the My AI training. We are showing you how to build on social media. We're also showing you different ways of conversations, how to use the My AI system. And we're going to start incorporating even some more things from the system to help you be able to get the results that you're looking for. So if you were here yesterday and did not share your post, please put the link in the chat for that now. So let's get the links in there for anybody who was going to share their post yesterday, their video yesterday, and we did not share yours, okay? Because I promised people that I would showcase theirs today. Now, you're probably noticing that there's two of me on here. You're like, why is there two of me? And no, that is not my business partner. I have my phone hooked up because I want to show you banners and I want to show you captions. Okay. So I want to do a quick thing to show you those on videos because you've been asking a lot. We're getting activated more and more on video. There she is. Good. Yay. Deborah's up here. So Deborah's one of the reels that I want to show, right? So, but I also want to show today how to put a caption on there, how to put like that statement banner at the top, and then how to get some captions going on there. Now, there are some automated captions that you can do like through Instagram and stuff where you can set up your profile to always show automated captions. Even though these are called captions, technically, my business partner has found out they're actually called subtitles, and this is why it's so hard to Google anything on them to find out how to do them. And so I was trying to make sure that it was easy enough that if any of this training was confusing at all, that you'd be able to Google and say, well, how do I put the subtitle on there? And the step-by-step directions would be there for you. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. We're going to then put our video and we're going to talk about what our video is about in the Now AI and then, or the My AI. And then we'll show you a little bit about the different places that you can post. Now, remember, the reason why it's so important to get activated into video is because that like right now, Danielle and I talk, we feel like we get to know each other more this way, right? Have you ever watched a video of somebody or watched Tony Robbins over a period of time? You may have never been to a Tony Robbins event. You may have never spoken to Tony Robbins, but you feel like you kind of understand his messaging, his branding, what he teaches, what value you can get from him. Does everybody kind of agree with that, right? I kind of used the political spectrum over the past couple of days, which I normally never do, but it's one really great way of being able to describe this. Like they're out there saying what they say, and you really know what they believe and what they stand for, right? What their things are that they're pushing, their agendas. So video really makes it very easy for us. And because we're such a TV driven age and a video driven age, when we get the option to read or watch something. So let me ask you, if you get the option to read your book or watch something, whether it be TV, a training, anything else, if you're going to read or watch, put up read if you would prefer to read everything and never watch a video. Put your hand up. Okay. Now, put your hand up if it's video. If you'd rather watch something and just easily intake the information. Okay. All right. Now, here's the next thing. Ready for the next step? Because it's going to be fun. You guys ready? You know what that means, right? When I say it's going to be fun, it's like, all right. Now put your hand up if you're doing lots of videos. Okay, Eldon is. Yeah. Mary Collier is. Houston, we have a problem. See, we like to digest things by video, but we're not doing videos. And many people are like us. They want to digest things by video. So to get faster traction on your social media, video is going to be the way to go. Now, you can make all the fake little reels of using somebody else's material and stuff like that to get followers. It does work. And for a period of time, it can actually be very helpful. Like Steve's not on here right now, But Steve went from 3,000 to 8,000 followers using other people's videos and just doing spins on other people's videos and got a lot of followers because he was consistent in it. He did a whole bunch every single day for a couple of months and he got a whole bunch of followers. Okay. But that won't sell your products or business. That'll just get you followers. At some point, you have to make the switch where you are actually saying your message. So when you watch a reel and somebody like Brene Brown comes up, or Mel Robbins, or Tony Robbins, or Eric Worre, or somebody pops up, you stop because you know the message, the types of messages that they're going to give, you know the value that they're going to give, and you stop on the ones that you think are going to bring value to you. The other ones you stop on are probably some of the ones that are going to piss you off, right? Like, especially with all the political stuff going on. Like, what are they saying now? Don't do that. Just throw it all to the side. Don't waste your time on that. But the key to all of this is that we have to be able to get our message out there in a powerful way, right? And then we have to be able to follow up with those people. So starting next week, we're going to show you a little bit more with the NowSite Nav and the social to be able to get people into your funnel once you actually start connecting with them on the outside. So this is really exciting. So all of this up until now is kind of been the push of I'm trying to attract more followers. I'm attracting more people. I'm getting more people that are interested in my material and stuff like that. Next week, we're going to start making the switch a little bit of, okay, now I've got people coming in and we're still going to teach you those things. We're also going to start teaching you the follow-up now. Like, how do you use the system for the follow-up? How do you use the system to put these people in there? How are you doing all of this, right? So these are the things that are going to be important. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Coach Don. So that's what we're going to be doing. Good morning, my beautiful Jennifer. Good to see you, honey. All right, so let's get started. Now, again, two of me, because I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get started here. So I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about. Now, I didn't make some fancy speech on here. It's just, this is a test reel, blah, blah, blah. So, but let me come over here. Oh, I'm not sharing from here. I forgot. I'm going to share from here. Zoom. This meeting's being recorded. I'm going to go over to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen. Start broadcast. And it should pop up. I used to do this all the time at contact mapping. Now it's been so long that it's kind of like, ooh. Okay, now I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to show you.
This is my test reel for our training today on Now AI. So this is my test reel for our training today on Now AI.
Okay, so I got to shut this.
So this is my test reel for our training.
Okay, so, all right. So when you come over here to Facebook, I got to get rid of that screen there. Okay, when we come over here to Facebook, this is from the Facebook app. Okay. You record. Now, what have we been talking about? We've been talking about pull out your phone and just record whatever's on your mind, right? Simple as that. That's all we want you doing. Okay. We're not doing anything fancy. We're not doing anything, nothing, spectacular. Just pulling out our phone, talking our message. We've seen some of these from Deborah, right? They've been outstanding, right? We're going to see another one today. Okay. So we've got this. Up here, you're going to see stories and reels. Now, we've been talking both about stories and reels. Stories are up for 24 hours. You can put multiple of them so you can actually tell a story with your stories. Stories, your product works well in stories. Okay. Product works well in stories. It's not working well in the newsfeed on regular posts anymore. The algorithm's changing and those things are starting to get squashed. They do work well in stories. Okay, so talking about your product, again, I wouldn't use all your product names and business names unless you're a high leader like Jennifer is, because then the person doesn't need you, right? They can just go look it up on the internet and blah, blah, blah. So Reels, you come over to this side right here, and now you have Reels, okay? Now with Reels, there we go. With Reels right here, I'm going to click Create a Reel. When I create this, it has the photos that I have allowed Facebook to have. Now, I personally do not give it access to my entire library. I don't want it to have access to my entire library. I give it access to the photos that I want it to access. I'm just really picky like that. Learned that from my business partner down there. Okay, see all photos. Open settings. Not now because I already, and if you are on the limited, when you press see all photos, it will say open settings and it will allow you to pick out more photos. Okay, so you're not stuck with just the photos on the screen. I don't need to do that because I've actually put that right here.
So this is my test reel for our training today on Now AI.
And unfortunately, I can't make this
So
quiet.
this is my test reel
I'm
for our
sorry.
training today on Now
So now
AI.
I'm going to go over here.
So this is
I'm
my
going to
test
put
reel
text.
for our training today on Now AI.
Oh, shut up.
So this is my test reel for
Don,
our
why can't
training
I make
today
this?
on
Shut up.
Now AI.
On my phone, it doesn't
So
do
this is my test reel for our training today
That's going to
on
drive me crazy.
Now
Okay.
AI. So this
Did
is my test reel for our training today
this
on
just
Now
happen? And if you still
AI.
hearing that, I'm sorry, I just can't shut this thing up
So
right
this
now.
is my test reel for
I'm
our
going to go as
training
quick as
today
possible.
on
Okay,
Now
did this just happen?
AI.
And then I'm going to come up here
So this is my
top,
test reel for our training
and
today
right next to
on
this colored
Now
button at the very top are
AI.
these little letters, which will make these
So
banners
this
look
is my
different.
test reel for our training
If I
today
put that
on
banner
Now
here and put it at the
AI.
top, now I've got an attention
So this
getter.
is my test reel
I
for our
have an
training
attention
today
getter.
on
Right over
Now
here to the right, you'll see
AI.
audio, noise reducer,
So this is my test
reduce
reel
all
for
that
our training
noise,
today on
text,
Now
clip hub,
AI.
effects, captions,
So this is my
which
test
are
reel
really
for our
not
training
captions,
today
they're
on
subtitles.
Now AI.
So I'm done. I like that.
So this is my test reel for our training today on Now AI.
I'm going to move that down here somewhere.
So this is my test reel for our training today
And
on
now I have
Now
a banner and that.
AI.
I just hit next, and then I can post my reel. All right. Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody good so far? So people have been asking, well, how do I put that banner at the top? Why is the banner important? Because it can be a description of what the video is about, even though they're not listening to your video. It gives more of a chance for somebody to actually watch your video. Okay. The other thing it could do is an attention grabber. Did this just happen? You know, whatever it is, an attention grabber, but don't make it clickbaity. Okay. Like, don't put a banner up there about something that the video is not about, please. Because then you're just going to discredit yourself. It's kind of like the posts about pharmaceutical companies. And I shouldn't even talk about it, but it just drives me crazy when people like the pharmaceutical company didn't teach anybody how to get healthy. It's not their job to. They're chemists. It's not their job to teach people how to get healthy. It's our job. It's us. We're the coaches. We're the people out there, right? Like, I don't know. Sorry. Rant that I shouldn't be on, but it just annoyed me. All right. So that's how we do this. Now, once we get into here, let me stop sharing this. All right. Now I'm going to come over here to the share over here. We're going to come over here to the NowSite system. Post on social media, comment on posts, start conversations. We're going to come over here to post on social media. Then once we have our reel done with the captions, and everybody saw it was pretty easy to put those captions in, right? Pretty easy. Wasn't hard. We just pressed a button. If your button's there, I will warn you, if your button is there. On my business partners, his button has disappeared for some reason, and we still can't figure out why the button's not there. So if you don't have a button, we feel you. We're trying. You don't have the button, Jennifer. All right. We're on the hunt for the button of why you guys don't have the button. So stay tuned. We will find that info. Okay. Come over here to social post, create, caption my image or caption my video. Remember one thing that's really important anytime you do video, you describe your video. You are not putting the video into the AI system. Can everybody say, I'm not putting the video in the AI system? That is the biggest question that I get Facebook to me all the time. I can't get my video in the NowSite system. And it's like, you don't put the video in there. Okay. Just describe it, what the video is about, what you want the caption to be about. So let's pretend that my video was about, here. One of the most important things to me is peace, joy, and love combined. I call it my mantra, period. My mantra reminds me what is important in life and what I value, period. When we make decisions of what we want in our life and draw boundaries around those, we give ourselves the opportunity to live within that place, period. For me, it's peace, love, and joy. Okay, so I'm just randomly ranting about something there. Okay. What is your mantra? Question mark. What is the thing that you focus on the most? Period. Here's a surprising fact about changing your life. Something simple, something easy. Okay, and I'm just throwing some things in there, right? Oh my gosh, I just hit the wrong button, didn't I? All right. In changing my life, one of the things I had to discover was that what I thought about and the way I felt was going to dictate a lot of what I do, period. I decided that my mantra is peace, joy, and love, and I wanted everything in my life to be about peace, joy, and love, period. Because of this, I had to set some boundaries in my life to make sure that that peace is not disturbed, period. That was a hard decision because it made me make choices in my life that were hard but necessary to attain that life. Okay, so random whatever about the video, right? When I was changing my life, there was one thing that was absolutely necessary, period. This is the one thing that I did that helped me achieve more peace and joy in my life. All right, then scroll down, hit generate. So basically what we're doing is we're just describing the video, what it's about, and what we want the caption to be about, right? That's it. So when we do this, the AI is also looking at all of that information, but remember, it is also looking at all of the information I've already put in there, all those things about myself, right? That it's learning about. So here it is. Discover my secret to a peaceful, joyful life. In this video, I share one transformative habit that reshaped my world. Embrace peace, joy, and love, and learn how to set boundaries can propel you to your best life. Dive in and transform your journey today. Okay, now I'm going to take out embrace peace, joy, and love. I could say, I will show you how setting boundaries can propel you to your best life. Dive in and transform your journey now. Okay, so it tells what the video is about. It doesn't tell what the secret is, right? And I can even take the boundaries out. Discover my secret to a peaceful, joyful life. In this video, I show one transformative that reshaped my world, and I could take the rest of that out like that. I can make it that simple. All right. Because when it's up here at the top, you don't want a ton of description that already says what the video is about. Remember the one video we reviewed where it was like, there was so much information up there. We didn't feel that we had to watch the video because it was already all in the captions, right? So you want to keep this to where it's curiosity, like, well, what is this going to say? What is this going to do? Now, different ways that you can post this. If I post it through here, the regular Facebook like this, it is going to go to my followers and my audience, right? So if I post it right here and do this with my video, it will go to my current followers, my current friends, my audience, right? Okay. Now, if I go over here, Ever wondered how to live a peaceful, joyful life? I'm spilling the beans on one habit that transformed my world. Dive into my latest video. Okay. If I click on this one right here with the little video, whatever that thing's called, Nina would know what it is, being in the film industry. Get started post. Now it's going to take me over to Reels. Okay. Reels. If I come over here to Instagram, I can post it as a reel. If I come over here to YouTube, it's going to post it as a short in post, or I have the choice of doing it as a short or a regular video. With as short as the video is, I would do it as a short. And then of course you have TikTok still for the moment, or probably not going away now. So, all right. So those are the options that you can do with video. Now, here's the thing with video. Most of the time, I would suggest one platform, just keep building it out. Whatever platform you're already building and you're already, I've got my footing, I've got some followers, I'm doing pretty great, do that. Now, once you get really great at video, like our splits lady, then I would recommend splitting out a little bit. Oh, that was so funny. I didn't even plan that. I amuse myself so much. Splitting out. Sorry, I just amuse myself sometimes. That is so funny. All right. So going out to TikTok and Instagram after that. Okay. Gaining followers, not necessarily having the perfect message yet. If your videos are getting that creative, though, and that fun, it's time to start building those. So you get a library of stuff. So you start gaining some followers. So then you can start doing your message. So again, next week, I tried to, Dawn, it didn't work. I don't know why. I kept tapping the video. It wouldn't let me pause. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with my phone. All right. So next week, what we're going to do is something new. We're going to take this next week, and then we're going to find those people who are following us, commenting on our posts, and then we're going to start putting them into our NowSite system. We're going to start using the NowSite Nav, and we're going to start using the social part of this to capture them, bring them in, and start getting a sales plan of how we talk to them. Is everybody okay with that? Everybody good with that? I know I got some ghost in the headlights looks, like I don't know if I'm ready for new stuff yet, but I promise we'll take it slow in steps. We're still going to learn all this other stuff, right? But we're going to be able to start really utilizing more of the system because the system's really incredible. And so you want to be able to use it for the most benefit, right? Okay, so let's take 5 minutes. We're going to do our posts. And oh, awesome. Great, Glenn. Thank you. And let's go ahead and do our posts. I have some videos I want to show you, Deborah. I want to go to Deborah's. And then there were a couple of people yesterday where I didn't get to show your posts. So if you want that showcase, let me know. Let's go ahead and put 5 minutes on the timer. We will do questions during this time. And if there's no questions, then we'll just make our posts and go. Now you can make a regular post. You can do a quick video if you want, Vicky. And whatever you want to post on, excited just to see what you guys come up with using this incredible system. All right, let's go over to Deborah.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
So I saw when you were putting the words on, did you use the like capital A and small a, and put the, like did this just happen? But then the part where you put the other words on there, I didn't see where you did that for was it transcribing the video?
Yeah, well, it was captions, and it should be a button on the right side.
Okay.
So you have text and effects and stuff like that. It should be a button. Now, a few people, the button is missing. For a few people, the button is missing. And if you're missing, we're still on the hunt for why that is happening.
On the Facebook page I was talking about, not in NowSite.
Oh, yeah, on the Facebook page. That's on the right-hand side. It should say text and then effects and things like that. There should be a captions button there.
Okay.
Now, this morning when we were putting this together for you guys, Coach Don didn't have it on his. It was missing. And so that's why we're like, oh, okay. So if you are missing, yeah. See, so he says, so frustrating. He can't add captions or subtitles for right now. So if that's you and the button's missing, why don't you message me and let me know? And just message me on Facebook. We're on the hunt for why it's missing. And then if we can figure out what the bug is or if it needs an update or what it is, I'm happy to send you a message and let you know. I don't understand why it's happening, but all right. Was that helpful for your banners now? Was that helpful, Diane? Yeah? Okay. All right. Sharon, did you have a question or did you want to share a post?
No, I have a question. When you were creating your video and you made the mistake and you hit surprise me, does that surprise you button give you a subtype for videos?
No, the surprise me button, let me show you this. I love the surprise me for especially when I don't know what I want to do. And I'm gonna not get out of here, but open up a new one. All right. So when I hit the surprise me button, what it is instead all of these are taking some sort of direction from me, right? Of what I want. All of these buttons there to make a post. When I hit the surprise me button, it's randomly going to give me whatever. It's still applicable to me. So it's not going to give me what Deborah writes.
Right. Okay.
It's just looking at all of my information and it's saying, okay, well, what's a post that Elizabeth would like? And it's going to randomly generate that post. And it's going to sound different for everybody that does this. Like when Carl DeVere does this, it constantly sounds like the Marine Corps. It never comes up the Marine Corps for me because I wasn't in the Marine Corps, right? So this one, ever wondered how to rewire your brain for success? Here's a sneak peek into transformative coaching that opens doors to endless possibilities. Let's chat about brain science and personal growth. Drop a comment below and let's start enlightening lightning conversation. Okay, first, this is exactly what I teach. My community, we're always teaching neuroscience and rewiring your brain and feeling more confident and all
I
that.
like that photo. Yeah.
Yeah, and the photo is great, right?
Yeah.
So it just gave me a post that I would actually use. Now, if somebody doesn't teach that and doesn't have any interest in that whatsoever, it won't do that, right? Now, I'm going to hold that photo over here for the moment
I like that.
in that post. And then I'm going to come over here and I can actually just say, make this longer if I want and get even more information down this vein and hit regenerate. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I usually post the original post somewhere, like hold it in Facebook or put it on a Google Doc or something, because I can't reverse. So if I don't like the direction it went, I can't reverse. So at least that way I still have it. Okay. So have you ever pondered the incredible power and potential of your own mind? Imagine being able to rewire your brain to unlock a world of success and opportunity. Here's an exclusive glimpse into the transformative coaching techniques that open doors to endless possibilities. I'm actually going to use this today. This is really good. Are you ready to deep dive into the fascinating world of brain science and personal growth and explore how they can profoundly impact your life? Leave a comment below and let's embark on an enlightening journey together. This is more than a conversation. It's a chance to transform your mindset and embrace the magic of transformation. Shh. That is my pumpkin alarm. Okay. Let's connect and share insights on unleashing your fullest potential. Okay, I absolutely love this. I'm not going to finish it right now for the sake of time so I can showcase your posts, but that's exactly what the surprise me post does. And here's the cool thing. You can press that button over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you get something that you like, that you want to work with that day. So over the weekend, as you are posting, if you're like, I have no idea what I want to post, you can go over there and do that and just hit the surprise me button until you're like, oh, that sounds good. I'll go in that direction. And
I guess my question is, if you like that so much, could you have made that into a video? just that segment?
Well, if you okay, so the NowSite system's not going to make a video for you.
I know.
You could open up your phone and talk about it and make a video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. We've done that
Yeah.
many times where we've done a caption, my image kind of post. So we made the post, then we told everybody go make a video talking about it and post it somewhere, then go make the story about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have all three. So absolutely, Sharon. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Great job. Great question. All right. We need to showcase some posts. And Diane, did you have a question, honey?
Yeah, so I should just put a caption at the top of that one with my grandkids.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And the caption will be something to the effect of, a year ago I couldn't dance.
Sorry, what did you say?
Something like a year ago I couldn't dance, or 3 years ago I never imagined dancing. Something where it's like it captions the what do you mean she couldn't dance? She's dancing right now. And then I want to watch the video to see why.
Okay.
Something of curiosity. All right.
Okay.
Where's Deborah? There you are, honey. Let me find your post. So let's go find Deborah. Where's Deborah? Deborah. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, let's go look at this. We'll share sound. And okay, let's go. Uh-oh. Okay.
Are you having daydreams or nightmares? That was a question that Coach Elizabeth proposed to us this morning. And I thought about it and I went, oh my goodness. I just was like, I can't believe that I never even thought about the fact that whatever I'm thinking during the day, it's either a daydream and it's positive, or it's a nightmare and it's negative, and it's really unsettling and causing me issues. Now, I remember when I used to have nightmares, and oh my gosh, would have done anything to get rid of them, and did. I went to a counselor and she helped me get rid of them. But when we think about negative things during the day that are actually day nightmares, what do we do about that, or do we just tolerate it? And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we really need to see it for what it is, because the negative thoughts is going to draw more negative things in our life. And then we're going to wonder why it went so bad that day. And so we want to turn that around. So I ask you to think about whether you're having daydreams that are positive and moving your life forward, or are you having day nightmares and really causing more destruction to your everyday habits. So anyway, that's what I proposed before you today. Have a great day.
Love that. Absolutely love that.
Are you
and
having daydreams?
There's only one thing I would have possibly changed. And that's at the end. I would have said, if you need more help with that, feel free to let me know. I know what it's like to go through this. That's the only thing I would have done at the end. Because really, I would love for them to have that conversation with you. Great job, Deborah. Your videos are outstanding. Outstanding. Yes, vitamin D now. It's vitamin D. All right.
Thank you.
Derek, did you have a question, hon?
Yes, you did a video on your phone, but you were working on your computer. How do you post that video on your computer after doing all of the work in the NowSite on your computer?
You can do both. Many times because my phone is tethered, not tethered's not the right word, linked to my Mac. I will work on my NowSite system and copy stuff, and it copies where I can actually just paste it on my phone. So that's the first thing. If you're working between Mac and iPhone, you have some special things where you can copy on your computer and you can paste on your phone without doing any special things because they're linked. Now, if you don't have that, because Vicky's giving me that look like, I'm Windows. Okay. I love the looks on Vicky's face. So, so if that's the case, two things. One, you can upload your video to your computer. I don't necessarily recommend that because the features of captions and stuff I did not find when I tried to post a reel from my computer. What I would probably do is open up NowSite on my phone, the mobile app, and do the exact same thing. So let me see if I can show you real quick how to do that. And it always makes me go back and log in, and I don't know my password on the demo account. Yeah, so if you have the NowSite system, just log into the NowSite thing on your phone and it does the same thing. It's caption my video. It's the exact same process. In fact, if you do it on your phone, you can voice to text all of it like I voice to text on my computer. That's the way I would do it, Derek.
Thank you.
I just have this habit of working between both because Coach Don helped me link my phone and my computer together. All right, Mike's waving at me. Mike's got a hand up and he's waving at me. What does that mean, Mike?
It's almost time.
All right, thank you. He's helping me stay on track. Okay, Carol, what's your quick question, honey?
Hey, if you want to change something on edit up on the photo, you have to delete it if it's already posted and put it in again.
On the
And
photo itself, yes, you'll have to delete the photo and put the photo back in again.
what about the typing part? If you had something in above
Yep.
it, the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay, what about there were exploding words that were translated one time on somebody that we had seen a while ago. As the words came up on the screen, they were kind of popping open and exploding.
CapCut, a lot of different outside video sources.
Okay.
You have to find a video editor.
Okay, if you have.
Carol, I got to go to the next questions, but I'll answer yours and the other thing. All right, Ariel, what's your question, honey?
Fantastic today. Elizabeth, I got everything okay, but my challenge is when I go into the video, because I use my my phone and then I put it in on my system there.
Right.
But to go from my picture on my computer into there, that's my challenge.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of the features on the app are not in Facebook on the computer. I would recommend doing the entire thing on your phone for Reels if you can, if you want all the options. There's just no workaround around it. They don't offer it on there unless you're using some other program like CapCut. Canva might have some stuff. There's other video editing software that you can use, but you're not going to find everything on the computer version of Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
Thank you, hon. All right, Dr. Lisa, I
Thank
promised you I would show you your reel real quick. So let me come over here. All right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let me come over here. And
so I can help us. Now what I'm up to is putting my tips and tools online so I can help more people. One of the keys to my success is realizing that excess weight is a symptom of an underlying problem. Now what I'm up to is putting my tips and tools online so I can help more people. One of the keys to my success is realizing that excess weight is a symptom of an underlying problem. Now
the only thing,
my tips and
the only thing that's hard about this, stop. The only thing that's hard about this is that the music is distracting. It's almost so loud that it's distracting from your words. I think your words are great. And I would have loved to hear more about how it's a symptom and why you think that. Just a little bit more about that. Because if it's almost like the difference between, well, your weight is a symptom, or your weight is a symptom, and we know this because of this, this, and this, where it brings more clarity for somebody to be like, oh, that makes sense. Does that make sense, Dr. Lisa?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I think what I was really going for, though, was in the caption that I've been on a diet since I was 6.
And here, this is the biggest problem. Most people don't read that on Reels.
Yeah.
90% of what people see on Reels is video only. They don't ever read the bottom part. And so your key thing has to be in the video. The biggest part of what you want is in the video, because in those captions, now on a regular post, they'll read it. like when we do a regular post on our news feed, they'll read the captions, they'll read that
I got
whole thing. But on a reel, people are going like this.
Yeah.
And they're not stopping to read because they don't feel it doesn't click to them to read. Now, if you really want them to read, one thing you could do, if you want to do that, is put that little thing at the bottom and say how below or something like that with a little arrow or something like that, or some little dictation where it's directing them that the rest of the info is in the captions.
Got it.
So that could
Thank
work
you.
for you too. And you have a wealth of information. So, I mean, it's great that you're getting that out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Mike says that it's time. He is keeping me on track. Coach Don's here too, so he's going to keep me on track, and I have to go to my next meeting. So, love you guys so much. Now, next week, we're going to start showing you more of the nav and the social, how to actually get these people, now that you're interacting with people, into the system so you can remember to follow up with them and all those other things that we're going to do, and have the sales plan that you can actually start selling your product and business, right? So we're going to start showing you more of that. So make sure you're here every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. Feel free to unmute as you go. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember the rule, always homework on the weekend. The homework is do something nice for yourself, decompress, rest, relax. Have a good time. Come back refreshed and ready to hit it hard on Monday. Love you all. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a great
Great
weekend.
weekend.
Appreciate
Bye,
you.
guys. Love you all.